Well, with another bitch-ass bot advertising my stream, we're back with another one. Welcome back to another live stream, and well, WWE 2K25 is coming out this week. Out this Friday, as a matter of fact. And before we do a massively long stream of this game, we're going to do the men's division.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to
A massively long stream of this game. We're going to be playing through MyRise.
If you ask me, I think he's going to do big things here. Look out. Superman punch. That shovel's an equalizer. Spear.
Which has detailed, distinguished plot lines,
This is going to be one for the ages.
but also instead of being like, later games have a more straight-laced, simple, straight-on story, like 23s and 24s. 22 is sort of more solid, like it's more kind of like what you'd expect from like season mode, like of like the older games especially.
This is it. Day one of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that...
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just... checking out the facility.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in
I
here?
broke in.
The guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Oh, the first choice. It doesn't even do anything, but it makes me decides whether I'm heel or I'm a nice guy or a villain. I'm gonna be a nice guy though.
Oh, no need to get anyone in trouble. He, definitely checked my ID and even did a pat-down. Really thorough. So Todd's alright in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going
You
to
seem
need to fill out your
pleasant.
information on this and sign a
But
bunch
yeah,
of
no,
waivers
this
before you
was
can continue today. When you're done with all
the
that,
story
let's get to
modes.
the fun part.
After the events of WWE 2K20 being a
When?
full-on fucking trash fire, 2K21 didn't come out; it was cancelled.
Filming this entire time.
And then they announced 2K22, so they had like a nearly nearly 2 years of development to get this game right and get this game working. And honestly, I think they did a good job with 22. You know, it's not the greatest game in the world, not the greatest WWE game. It didn't beat 2K14 or even 2K19, but again, just remember 2K19. People hated that game when it came out, and then when 20 came out, people started to appreciate it afterwards. I feel like every WWE game has kind of had the "this game sucks" kind of mentality, but right. So this is what kind of was introduced in the MyRise. You can choose what you had basically, where you can be either an MMA superstar like Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, or Riddle, a pro athlete from football, like Roman Reigns, Baron Corbin, and Goldberg. An classic indie superstar like Kevin Owens, Tommaso Ciampa, and Drew Gulak, or an actor or a WWE superstar turned actor like The Miz, R-Truth for some reason, and John Cena. But I'm gonna go indie. I'm not gonna I'm not planning on making William Parker for this, because that would just take way too long. But I'm going to create a light heavyweight striker. So yeah, you can customize the gear you have as well. The future, past, sports, entertainers, occupations. I'm gonna have a look at the wrestling ones. there's not much. I'm going to stick with the current persona. Whatever I find, I can just modify at a later date. And for the name, the Urban Gladiator. Grim. The Urban Gladiator Grim Garcia. There we go. That's a good name. I'm going to have him from New Mexico. Roswell. So yeah, this game kind of allows you to do like a quick creator. The ability to add your like characters you've already created didn't really become a thing until I think 24? I don't know if it was in 23, but I don't know, it was definitely in 24 when they had that. But yeah, that's one of the things I'm excited for about oh my god, yeah, I did this entirely for the pun. Stop zooming in. I've just wanted to quick make it so I can get the game started. It's weird remembering this after being so used to how 2K being so used to how 2K24 looked. That's very MMA. All of the old logos from the past games as well, still here. Including a lot of the new logos as well. I'm going to add the old logo. Let's sort of add it to there, for example. There we go. Personal performance. Yep, that's fine. Right, okay. Let's get going. It's weird to play this again. I haven't played also, like I said, the reveals have been happening recently for 2K25, and you know, ignoring the stone-faced troglodytes that play this game, or like talk that just throw shit at this game left, right, and center, I'm excited for this game.
It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk. What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that... You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it. Thanks.
In the performance center, we cooking. We cooking with memes. Memes and dreams. All right. So that's how this is how it worked. It sort of added a alongside that is sort of like a social space now where you can have like things like social media feeds, like from like Liv Morgan, Merrick and Jay Pierce talking shit, Tasia Tastic talking about stuff about their best era. Corey Klein as well, and Hunter talking stuff as well. Oh, is that and the Adam Pearce? I see the kids are fighting again. And thankfully, because I have the DLC, I am going to just change the victory a sec, just to make sure that I don't have I don't use a very specific theme, a very specific victory motion. This garbage one. Alright, so we got Paragon, we got bitch boy Jay Pierce.
It's my first day training here. Who are you?
Seriously? Have you not been watching Japanese wrestling for the past 6 years? I'm Paragon J. Pierce, the biggest free agent WWE signed since AJ Styles. Bigger, actually.
No.
I actually know who you are, but no, I don't watch your matches. I don't want your boring, crappy style rubbing off on me in any way. Look me up online. Just search for best indie wrestler in the world.
Grim Garcia is actually a good name.
So you're an indie wrestler, huh? Man, you guys are all the same. You come into a major...
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap!
Easy.
I'm gonna slap you in the face, son.
I don't plan on being here very long. They actually should have never sent me here to begin with. But I'm going to take this opportunity to send you running back to whatever backyard, county fair, parking lot, indie league you came from.
You're all talk, son.
A lot of the guys faced on the indie circuit. All talk. Luckily for them, they don't have to face me anymore. Unfortunately, you do.
Yeah, on a big stage, packed with pressure, like you've never experienced before. You're in my arena now, rookie. And when I'm done with you, you're gonna wish you stayed in your lane.
We'll see.
Hi, Hector Flores.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Thanks. And I'm well aware of who you are. I've watched a lot of your matches online. I'm excited to get going, especially since I heard you started last week.
It started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Wait, you didn't have family in the business, did you?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer. I chose wrestling.
I played soccer when I was a kid. There weren't enough moonsaults or super kicks.
Well, I mean, I suppose you could super kick somebody on the football pitch. I mean, there's nothing to say. Nothing to say you couldn't.
You trained at the T school? What was that like?
Booker's great. He gave me the foundation I needed to make it on the
Not gonna be arrogant.
It's time to take the next step. And that meant coming here. He put in a word for me, and luckily WWE liked what they saw.
Must be nice to have that kind of support.
It is. But I don't want anyone to think I only got here because of him. I'm going to prove that I earned this.
All right, man. Good luck.
Oh, the Chase is the first guy we speak to, aka Ribby.
Heard you returned today. Big fan.
Thanks. I'm a big fan of yours too.
How? I've never even had a televised match before.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to be polite.
It's okay. I'm relatively
relatively new to all this, but you and I have actually appeared on the same indie show in Memphis before.
Really? I'm pretty good with faces, and I don't remember yours.
Well, that's because you couldn't see my face.
So yeah, that's one thing also to mention as well.
The Memphis minor league baseball shows.
Is
Dance off.
That was me.
is that the season modes, especially like both the 2K20 and all the other MyRise shows, link, or MyRise missions link with each other. So like you see references like, so like you see like
I had some help from Booker T getting my foot in the door.
him mention that he was Ribby at one point and want to dance off against Trey in 2K20. You can get like references to Reds, 2K24s, and 2K24s has references to 23s, MyRises. With like the Lock and Justine and all that.
What's the rush? You think I won't be here long?
No, it's not like that. I mean, yeah, maybe. But it'd be because you got some big indie match opportunity. Not because you couldn't cut it here or anything.
I don't do autographs for mascots. Sorry.
But they also, like I said, they all just kind of like link together. Tell me you didn't just say that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let everyone's show. I'm coming in as a face. I'm coming in as a face, but I'm gonna try and go out as a heel. Or alternate from here and there. That was a long load time. But anyway, I'm playing on the PS4 version because I actually don't have my PS5 copy of 22 anymore since I had 2K22 physically when it came out, but I've been getting them digitally since, so I do have 23 and 24.
Boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase! What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE.
Oh yeah, that's Sean, by the way. He becomes very prevalent in the story mode of 2K what game? Oh yeah, 2K23, like the next game we're gonna be doing tomorrow.
Camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford. The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Now that all
Suck my
that's
dick,
out of the
Jay.
way, we're gonna start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at. All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you
Ooh,
want to face.
gladly. I'd love to choose. I'm gonna shut up, Paragon. But yeah, the MyRise for 25.
Let's get started.
One of the coolest things about it is actually they is that even though a lot of the backstage outfits that you look like kind of look stupid, you'll be able to actually fully customize them for 25's one. So like if I'm gonna be because I'm gonna be doing the MyRise this year just as Parker, like always, because I had the games when I did 22 was William Parker, and I think men's was Parker and women's was Winter, who was Parker's wife in canon, and usually pops up in my chat every now and then. But yeah, so as I was saying, 2K, I was probably going to do it as Parker, because 23 I did it as Parker Winter's hypothetical child. And then in 2K24, I did 2K24. I did the men's as 90s kid Beef Stroganoff, or the 90s. No, sorry, the 90s Dark Horse Beef Stroganoff. And because I was a big Tekken fan, I made Julia Chang or JC, because you know I like me to Tekken. Oh, these are the head. You got some good lucha things going on right now. Oh, with the fat finger in the face. Slap. Ooh, backhand. Oh, flippy. I've forgotten what my signatures were. Oh, it's a running hurricane and the Superman punch. What? Superman? Okay, sure, again. I did it. Victory goes for me, and we continue on. Oh my god, 30 minutes. We're already not even done yet. Oh, you again, yeah. Punk.
Before you say anything, do you really think you just got everything I had? It's obvious I shouldn't be here. So I'm not going to give 100% in a training match against a nobody.
You're right about one thing. You shouldn't be here. Not because you deserve to be in WWE, but because you're an overhyped, undermotivated egomaniac who's full of excuses.
Face me when it really...
I'd like to, but if you keep losing...
You can become lethal in this fucking game. There we go. So that's the first storyline you can create. So as it says here, you get a storyline prompt where you can either accept and engage into a very specific storyline that follows, like, you know, that follows like something like, you know, like a storyline with a group of specific wrestlers. Like one of them involves a WCW reunion that you can either choose to you can either choose to stick with or not, and a lot of them are actually both linked to face and heel options. So like right now, we're engaged in a tag team match between me and Alexa Bliss versus versus Paragon and Asuka. Which this was when Alexa had her sort of a heel gimmick, a heel fiendified gimmick, but also this is when she also had both her normal look and that look into it as well. Which is kind of weird because I did eventually add a lot of these characters into the game, but like at the start they didn't add any of them in. They made it so you had to go onto like the community creations just to get the actual characters. So like for example, this version of Alexa Bliss was blocked off. Oh, backhand! Like, this version of Alexa Bliss was completely blocked from the game, apart from this mode. And the same thing with old Shawn Michaels as well. Like, he's fully playable in this, but then he kind of had to be re-added back in. And then it has appeared in, and to be fair, the older Shawn Michaels has appeared in every subsequent 2K game beyond that. So like 2K, so like 23, 24, and especially 25. He's appeared in all of those. It's weird to come back to these games though and see like the story mode of these, because like oh god. I don't need Alexa. I got this, Bliss. Do I have a secondary finisher? Oh, you punk. Three count fall. And there you go. So that's already the storyline over, but it's kind of like a case where like you can have you can see there they have like a whole list of options you can go to, where you have either like special performance chapters, so like you can get like a hardcore storyline, something relating to Austin Theory, Battle of DX, and a load of face chapters, but you also get heel chapters too. But also in this, when I switch to this window, it shows you the current champions. So for NXT, we've got Seth as the WWE Champion, Ciampa as the US, Roman as the Universal, Big E as the Intercontinental, Finn Balor as the NXT, and Damian Priest as the North American. And this was just when they actually made their debut as well. And also, there's a section where you can switch to different areas too. So like you can switch. So like for here, when I'm in the Performance Center, I can either stay in the weight room, or I can go straight to the training ring. So I'm going to swing to Road Dogg, and hopefully that will start the next story.
Hey, big news. We got another member of DX coming to help out.
Hornswoggle?
No. One of the members of the best version of DX.
You know, I have to agree that the DX...
Damn straight it was.
You guys took what they started and made it...
That's what I always say. Anyway, what if when X-Pac is here, we had a match to settle this debate?
That sounds awesome.
Let's not go crazy.
I mean, to be fair, I do kind of agree with what the character in this said. Like, my personal favorite version of DX is the one with Triple H leading. was Triple H leading alongside with oh, is that a Stan? Oh! Kiss my ass, Sean. Damn it. And I can play as Road Dogg for a little bit. I'm disappointed that we never got this model, that we never got, like, Old Man Road Dogg. I think that would have been pretty sick that we can get that if we can get, like, the older Road Dogg Jesse James as, like, a character for this. I'm just still waiting for what the DLC is going to be. Like, I'm waiting for a full reveal of the 2K22 DLC. I mean, no, wait. 25. I meant 25. Got him. Count the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Oop, I just accidentally opened up my Elgato window. There we go. It's all good now. There we go, we can continue. There you go, so Road Dogg is done it. Fucking boomer. There you go. We're gonna go to the next story mode, next storyline. You got NXT, which which also is pretty good as well because that references another old school mode. You can skip. Oh, this was back during one of the last games with Black and Gold. Oh, Danny Burch as well. He is the most British looking man I've ever seen. Which, I mean, he is British as well, so... Cook Danny Burch. This was the last good era of NXT. Well, before NXT 2.0 and then... But basically, this game had some like really interesting cut stuff. Hang on, let me load up the home floor WWE 2K22. There we go. See, the thing is, there was so many, like, unused stuff. So where there was, like, Farouk, where there was, like, a hidden model of Nation of Domination era Farouk. They had so many, like, there's so many cut stuff. So they had, like, old school Farouk. They had Bronson Reed before his release. And they had a modern day Ric Flair who was also hidden in the game files as well. And there was also meant to be a big storyline in MyRise about the Fiend. Which had a hidden funhouse area. And models for Avi the Witch and Mercy the Buzzard as well. Right, get up. Which also to mention as well that there was a storyline involving Adam Cole being the WWE Intercontinental Champion as well. But there were so many cut matches in this game. Like how one of the characters was meant to be Jushin Thunder Liger, and they originally planned to have Ray versus Jushin at Starrcade 96. There's so many cut stuff in this though that was like really goddamn cool. But like, I don't know, but they removed so much from this game, which makes it really sad. Because, like, the Fiend storyline would have been one of the coolest things as a part of the game. There we go, a nice little brief NXT storyline. We've still got a few more we can go through. Oh, we can do that. Hulk Hogan, brother! That is the pinfall. And we actually unlock stuff with this too. So you get the Western shirt for male or female. Yeah, that's one of the things I also like about MyRise as well, is that you can unlock stuff. As Grim Garcia walking through it. Grim Garcia sounds like an actual character from like this era of WWE too. Oh, brother! Dude.
Gentlemen, Hulkamania is about to run wild. There is only one, the Immortal.
And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hulk Hogan!
So between WCW and WWE, Hogan has...
But the lighting is weird in this era, but then again, it's kind of like using the
And here we have a superstar with a big chip on his shoulder. He has certainly felt overlooked recently. Well, he has a chance to...
Am I going to get buried by the Hulkster, or am I going to be able to beat his ass? Oh, backhand.
I think the training, the prayers, the vitamins, and believing in yourself is enough to get the job done. Oh, just sit back and watch, Corey. I look forward to seeing your face when the Hulkster makes a believer out of you, brother. Big punch. Ouch. And landing with the double axe handle. Good night. Good grief. Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan. Hulkster has to find a way, find some energy. Left by the turnbuckles. With the lariat.
This is when the Hulkster's going to start to bury my ass.
Stops the count before it, too. That's still a quick kick out at this point. And strikes. Wow.
Real combat.
Aggressive attacks. Hogan out of the way in time.
Real combat.
A big punch. Ouch. Good night. Good grief.
Backhand.
Hogan won't be able to get the job done if he takes more attacks like that. Oh, using the knee. An overbearing assault on Hogan now. Hulkster's in a disheartening position. Wicked kick to the face.
Damn it, I missed.
Slippery for them there. And that holds Hogan back. Time now to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Oh, needed a jump. Oh, wow. Lights out. Stomping down. He got whipped into that corner.
Oh, shit.
Able to counter. Hogan weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own. Big boot. His offense is on point right now. It is all going his way right about now.
Fuck you, Hogan.
Just in time.
I ain't giving you any of this shit, you fucking balding bitch. Suck it! Count his ass. What? Do we have to? Yeah, this is one of like the longest storylines basically for this one. The women's story mode does have something uniquely different in this, where the women's story mode has a moment where you fight, where like you get the women's Intercontinental and United States Championship, I think a good few years before they actually became a thing on real life. Oh god, The Rock is the final boss. The man who recently, a couple of days ago, turned John Cena into a villain, who managed the impossible and made Cena embrace the hate. Sorry, I was just watching The Rock's entrance. So who's my opponent? Oh god damn it. What? You're about to get your ass kicked, son. Oh hell yeah. Look at me in the ring, Sean. Yeah, I'm over here now, Sean. What? 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 Oh, hell yeah.
The odds are not in someone's favor tonight during this handicap match. Not only are they taking on two competitors,
I am so screwed.
the other side can tag out whenever they want. Tough odds to overcome, Michael.
Fuck. Oh, I can basically lose a match if needs be. I'm gonna just let myself lose this match, I think. I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna make myself an attempt to fight back, but like, if I get hit with a pinfall, I am probably just gonna let Austin or Rock win. Because you can like decide where you want the story to go. You don't have to win everything. In fact, it kind of does. In fact, it can kind of differentiate the story if you do. Damn it, no! Yeah, get up, son. Stupid bastard. Oh, God. Count it. God. Get in the ring, you stupid bastard. Alright, up to the top rope. You just let that happen to Austin. The Rock is just watching. The Rock was just watching. He let Austin get beaten. I knew it. I knew that son of a bitch was a heel. I fucking knew it would happen. You snake. You absolute fucking locust. But there we go. So that was that. Lit up the 2 for 3. Wish I could take both of you. Guys, really not gonna take me up on that? Ps5. So yep, so this is actually, so we're gonna stop here for today, because this was kind of just sort of like an introductory to the actual mode. But from this point on, we can either, with this message, we can either continue on to the storyline, which will get us up to the main roster of either Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, or we can just continue to stay in the Performance Center. I'm gonna stay in the Performance Center. I'm gonna go to the Performance Center just a little bit because I'm gonna show off. But this is where we're gonna end today. There is so much more of this mode, but like I just wanted to kind of show the sort of foundation groundworks for how MyRise looked when it came out. And then tomorrow, because we're going to be going over to 2K23, I'm going to showcase how that one looked. And then obviously as it goes, then there'll be 2K24 on Wednesday. And then on Friday, when the game comes out, when 2K25 comes out, we'll be doing a nice fat off hyper long stream of that. But overall, thank you so much for watching. Again, see you. We'll be back again tomorrow with more with WWE 2K23, which is again is a real big one. And yeah, take care.